TPC Ghost Cobb is coming to you on this rainy and miserable Tuesday. It is rainy and it's miserable outside. I'm a little miserable today myself. I was prescribed some new pain medicine yesterday at the doctor, and I took one of the pills last night, and folks, it made me all kinds of loopy and wacky. I'm hoping that it was just till I get used to it. It's a very strong pain medication. But it also made me wake up with one hell of a hangover feeling. I got a headache that won't quit. I'm just hoping that I woke up this morning, the grogginess, I was discombobulated. I didn't know where I was. I was talking to Uncle Butter there first thing after I kind of woke up a little bit there. I talked to him on Voxer, and even he said I seemed very wandering, like I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't. So anyway, he had some fun with me, but you know, he was teasing me about it. He says, "You're not really talking to me, Sean." He says, "You're naked on the bathroom floor laying, and I'm just a little leprechaun running around yelling at you." So, you know, we have fun with one another all the time. We tease and torment each other. So, Uncle Butter, I owe you one. I'll get you back. So, any words? This is a VR for Peg Leg Piper. Smoking Big Papa. My maple wood pot pipe that was made for me by Mr. Olive Wood Piper. I love this thing. It's fantastic. It's great for Englishes. Folks, just to give you an idea how big that bowl is on that thing. It's huge. It's ginormous. Look at, it's crazy, but I love it. It holds like a half an ounce of English, it seems. Brian, congratulations on the subs, brother. I'm certainly not surprised it didn't take you very long to get to 100 subs. You know, you're a fantastic fella. Great content, easy to watch. You know, I really enjoy talking to you on Voxer and IG and stuff. So thank you very much for always taking the time out to talk to me. It means a lot to me, brother. It really does. You are on the list of people that I'm sending stuff to. It's just I'm working down the list. That's all. So, 2 questions. Oh my God, my head is throbbing. I feel like I drank a bad batch of Shine. That's how I feel today, folks. So, let's see. Our favorite blends of tobacco, and then a couple of the actual names of the blends that we like that fall under that umbrella to help some newbies out. Well, Brian, that's kind of hard for me because it depends on the season for me. In the summer and the spring, I am certainly a Vapor and Vapor and Virginia guy. So, vapor-wise, Peter Stokkebye's Bullseye Flake, Navy Flake. I really like Cornell & Diehl's Bayou Morning. Escudo is a good vapor. Trying to think of what other vapor I have. Oh, Dan Tobacco Limerick. That's a good vapor too, folks. So now we go to Virginia's for that time of year. Rattray's Howl the Wind, Esoterica's Peacehaven, Kingsbridge, Brighton, Cornell and Deal's Three Friars. Those are my favorite Virginia blends. Tilbury as well. Yes, indeed. And then we got fall and winter. Ah, yes. The leaves change colors. They fall to the ground, knowing that soon Jack Frost will be among us. So, when that happens, old Ghost Cobb gets a hankering for OTCs. Really only two OTCs. Carter Hall and my absolute favorite, Velvet. Love Velvet. They're my over-the-counter blends that I like. I also get a hankering for aromatics. Lane Limited, Hazelnut, Cherry. Those two blends are really good. Lane 1Q. I also like McClellan's Cream Caramel. That's a really good aromatic. Boswell's Peaches and Cream. Berry Cobbler from Boswell's. Christmas Cookie from Boswell's is very good. And of course, my favorite aromatic from Boswell's, Sweet Dreams. If you like aromatics, folks, go to Boswell's. They accept PayPal. Order yourself some Berry Cobbler and some Sweet Dreams. You will not regret it. I promise you. You will not regret it. English is also another thing that I really, really enjoy. Boswell's Northwoods, Boswell's Railroad Station. That's what I'm smoking in this today. Cornell and Deal's Constellation. Let's see. English. Man, my mind went blank. There's so many English blends that I love. I pretty much love any English blend, I've come to realize. Squadron Leader, Early Morning Pipe by Dunhill. Dunhill Nightcap. Those are good. Folks, if you're just getting started and you want to try an English blend, the two I suggest you try right out of the gate is Dunhill Early Morning Pipe, because it's a very, very light English blend. And then try Squadron Leader by Samuel Gawith. It's a really good English blend as well. Squadron Leader is really good for a beginner as well. And then you can jump into the Boswell's Northwoods and Railroad Station and Constellation and Star of the East from Cornell and Deal. Engine 99 from Cornell and Deal. So yeah, that's my suggestions to you. Now the second part of the question was something that we've been through or tried that we were hesitant and scared of that turned out okay. Mine would be my knee replacement, my first knee replacement. My hip replacement was in '02, and it didn't go so well. I had an infection. They had to go back in, take the hip out, clean it out, and do it over again. So I was very scared to do my hip, my knee, I mean. And so, I went in there, they got me ready, and they did the IV and did all that stuff. So then the anesthesiologist comes in, okay? He certainly was not expecting what he was about to get when he walked into my room. I says to him, he went over everything, and he goes, so you have any questions for me? I was like, yeah, so how long have you been doing this? Oh, I've been doing it for, I think he said like 10 or 12 years, something like that at that point. It's okay. I says, where'd you go to school? He told me where he went to school. I forget where it was. It's okay. I says, did you graduate pretty high in your class, or, how'd you do? He looks at me and he goes, it's very unusual that I get asked these questions. And I said, well, yeah, it's very unusual that I get put to sleep and have my life in someone else's hands. So I want to know a little bit about you before I let you put me to sleep and trust you with my life. You know what I mean? And he was like, no, you got a good point. I understand where you're coming from, And the lady, the one nurse that was in there with me, was laughing because her daddy is FDNY. He's fire department in New York City, in Brooklyn. Retired, of course. And so she's like, I think you ought to know, whatever his name was, doctor, whatever, that Sean here is a retired fireman. And he goes, oh, okay. Now I understand why you're getting so technical on me with questions. He says, no problem. So he talked to me a little bit, just to ease me a little bit, And I told him about what had happened with my hip, and everything, and I was a little nervous. And he understood. Really good guy about it. So I was still a little nervous, and then my surgeon came in, talked to me, cracked some jokes, signed my leg so he knew which leg to operate on. And he likes to give out autographs, he says. And the moment I knew it was all going to be okay was the moment that he reached across the bed and took my hand. And he says, Sean, he says, I know your faith is strong. He says, do you mind if I pray with you? I was like, yeah, let's do that. I appreciate that. So we prayed together. Prayed together, and then he walked out of the room, and I was cool as the other side of the pillow, ready to go. Ready to go. All was good. So, it was quite interesting. Quite interesting, so it was. But that's a little bit about my blends that I like, some names of blends that I like, and a little story there for you, Brian. I hope that was what you were looking for, my man. If you could do me a favor, and if you're okay with it, let me know. You can hit me up on Voxer or whatever. If you want me to not do that, that's fine too. Just hit me up on Voxer and let me know. But I would like to pay it forward. If you pull my name in the drawing, I would like for you to send all of the winnings to Ben the Bagged Piper. He's a newbie, great fellow. I really like him. He is such a fantastic guy. It makes me laugh when he's rooting through his truck for stuff, when he's looking for his tamper or his light or something. That's always funny. So now he can't shoot a video in his truck without thinking of me, which is kind of funny. But any words. If you don't mind, send all my winnings to him if you pull my name. And the other shout outs I would like to do is Pegleg Piper. Thank you, Brian, for doing this contest. Thank you for the opportunity, brother. Your friendship means a lot to me. I always enjoy talking to you, brother, so thank you. Thank you very much. Ben the Bag Piper, great newbie, got a lot to offer. If you guys aren't watching him, hit the button below, walk down to the basement. There's his name and the link. Hit it and give him a sub. And last but certainly not least with the shout outs, Olive Wood Piper for making me Big Papa. Love this thing. Fantastic English pipe. So guys, until we can get together and pack that pipe or smoke a great cigar, let all that you do be done out of love. Y'all take care and God bless.